Here is what it looks like. So now all these shapes that I've cut out, all these open areas, we are going to put tissue paper in them, and they are going to be the colorful areas that the sun shines through when it hangs in your window. But first, we need to make exactly what we just did. This will be the front cover, and then we're going to make the back cover. And in between them is where we're going to put our tissue paper. So all we're going to need to do is do some tracing. Get this folded back up like this. This is where your paper clip is really going to come in handy. Here's another 9-inch piece of paper. If you have not already, you want to fold this in half, making sure to line those corners up as perfectly as you possibly can. When you see that they're lined up, hold down with one finger, pull back, make sure you have a nice crease. Okay, here's the spine side, here's the open side. Make sure you know which is which side. Then here is my tree side, which was cut from the spine. So I need to make sure this tree is put in this black book's spine. Get them lined up so they're right on top of each other. If yours is moved up like this, it's not going to be correct. See how I have this extra space here? You want it laying exactly on top. Then, like I said, you can either use some paper clips to help you get that put on there, around the edge. Otherwise, just lay your hand flat like this and do some tracing. Wherever you are doing the tracing is where you want to put your fingers down. So I'm going to start here. So I'm going to have my fingers right here so that that paper is nice and flat as I am tracing. Okay, so I might have to just trace a small area at a time and then move my fingers. Always making sure that I'm taking my time. Relax your body so that you do your best work. You don't have to be in a big rush. Perfect. My tree is now outlined, or it's traced. Then I'm going to trace in each of these shapes. Try not to get pencil out here, but if you do, it's okay. You'll just have to do a little erasing at the end. Notice how these fingers are always moving because they need to be next to the object that I am tracing. That keeps the paper down flat and gives you the most precise tracing. Then you're going to cut out your tree. Make sure that this is your first cut. You wouldn't want to start over here and cut into your tree. Nope, you have to cut directly right into the middle object. Doing your best to stay right on top of those lines, remember, because we want this to be an exact, identical match to the first one that we made. And if we're not staying on top of these lines, our two different stained glass pieces are not going to be identical. Perfect. Check that you have just your center object.